Hey guys, what's up? This is BornForPvM and welcome to my final video of PvMing with the PolyPore staff. But this video is actually showing you the ineffective, inefficient, and useless ways to bosses to kill with the PolyPore staff. This is places you do not want to go with the PolyPore staff, and hopefully I saved you some time and you didn't go and waste your time going to kill these bosses with it. So up first is obviously Saradomin. Zaradomin, sorry. No kidding, yeah, I don't say Zaradomin. And anyways, the Ice Barrage fails every time, nearly. The Steel Titan obviously can't work if you're constantly running around the room. The Dreadnoughts can't work if you're running around the room either. And the Spell splashes a shit ton. However, it is actually better than the Storm of Armadillo at this boss. The only reason that is because if you're using the run around the room method, there's no delay on the auto, because it's got like its own auto cast inside the own spell. So there's no delay on attacking the boss, so you can actually turn around, smack it, and run before you don't have to wait. Yeah, so that's the only good thing about that on this boss, and even then it's still not that great. And yeah, besides that, you also get wrecked by the Bree and the Starlight, and actually the boss itself if it does melee you, because you're in Virtus. So melee and range are definitely the best options on this boss. So yeah, that about sums it up for Saradomin. Definitely a no-go. Let's move on to the next boss. And up next we have the Corporeal Beast. Now again, the Corporeal Beast is a really high magic level, which means not only does he have a high magic defense, but he also has high magic offense, which is why I used the Ganodermic top in this video. And it's actually surprising how well I did. I really was not expecting to get even a quarter of the damage that I actually did. It would be really inefficient to solo this way though, or duo or anything with this. You would still be best with the Zami spear or some sort of spear or a Halley or something. So let's move on to the next boss, which is Zamorak. And as Zamorak is a demon, and demons are weak to magic, it's still the reason Zamorak is not an efficient boss to kill with the PolyPore staff is due to the fact that if you are going to be using the PolyPore staff, you'll need mage gear, and mage gear is not good to use on this boss, seeing as he wrecks. He does hit really high. Even with the Ganodermic top switch, I was still getting wrecked. You'd be best off meleeing this boss for sure. I mean, offensively, it's there. Like it hits just about the same damage per second probably as a rapier, but defensively, again, you're gonna get torn. So not a good option to mage this guy. And even with Dreadnips, the Steel Titan, full Virtus, all this maxed overpowered gear, I could only get about 5 kills on the inventory, which is just horrible. You can get like 40 to 50 kills or something like that. If you go there with like a full yak and melee. Also, what I forgot to mention is it might be worth maging this boss with this spell or with the Arma spell if you had a larger team, because then the tanking would be diluted between more people instead of just all on you. Okay, so let's move on to the next and final boss that you do not want to use the PolyPore staff on, and that would be Nex. Now, I haven't tried every boss in the history of RuneScape. I just tried most of the common higher level bosses. Whoa, what the? Okay, higher level bosses. So yeah, it's pretty obvious why you don't want to use magic, any form of magic, even this spell, on this boss. And that is because on the last phase of Nex, you can't even hit with magic. And on every other phase, it's nearly invincible to magic. It's just got that much magic defense, and there's no way to lower its magic defense or stats that anyone knows of. Like the Status Warhammer or the BGS doesn't work on it. And as you can see in the video, even with 4 Obi Kites, I could not take down the boss, which is yeah, so that's not good. So yeah, now you know. Hopefully I helped you guys out and saved some time. Anyone who actually has access to the PolyPore staff, you don't want to take it to Nex, Zami, Sarah, or the Corporeal Beast. But besides all these bosses, it's pretty effective on most other bosses, and it's a really fun staff to use. So I'm really glad Jagex implemented it into the game, and I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it.